Shall we start, sir?
Sure, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Uh, Today we have assembled here in this Google Meet so that we can have some counseling sessions, some discussion on first on mental well-being during this COVID situation, and secondly on career guidance, career counseling by Mr. Abhijit Srivastav, PGT Computer Science, and I will also participate. You all know me. My name is Ipshita Sarkar, PGT Biology, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Gandhinagar, BSF. So today we are here so that we can discuss some thing related to our health, mental well-being, and also about our career, which we are going to approach in our near future because you're the 12th batch, and after this boards exam, you will be stepping to the outer world to approach your career. So let us begin with mental well-being in this COVID situation. Is we all know that we are suffering from this pandemic situation of COVID-19 because since 2019, this outbreak of this coronavirus diseases, what happened to us is we are restricted to our houses. We are there confined in our houses, and it is not a short period of time. We are staying in our house for a very long period and staying in isolation, sometimes in quarantine, sometimes in with very less social interactions with people. So this situation is, we are getting distressed. We are getting very anxious at this point of time. So we have to keep our mind, like minding our minds. We have to mind our minds in such a way so that we don't get distracted to negative thoughts and negative issues and all. So we have to be more positive in this situation. We are the especially you are the coming up citizens of India, and you have to the whole country will be handled by you in the near future. So that is, you have to keep your mind very much peaceful and calm and without any anxiety, so that the country can also get good and healthy citizens. So let us first start that how we can cope with this problems, that mental health problems. We can have some few tips that how we can keep ourselves very much cool in this situation. Like we can take small, slow breaths, and through nose we can breathe slowly. We can do pranayams, and these are the best ways to release the stress, and the brain can also relax in this way. Okay, instead of responding or reacting to those thoughts or feelings, let us note them, let us come out from them, and any negative thing comes and arrives, we can handle it very calmly, we can handle it very peacefully. Then another thing is we can connect with others, those people who give us, when we talk with them, they give us a soothing effect. We can connect to them now and then over phone, so that we can get relaxed. Okay, we can share some feelings and share some concerns at this moment. Also, we have to keep a very healthy routine at this moment, because taking balanced diet, getting up and going to bed in a similar times, like the rhythm, the circadian rhythm of the body should be same, and not like one day you are getting up in the morning, and one day you are getting up lately at around 9 o'clock and like that. Not so. It has to be a fixed time, and then personal hygiene is to be maintained. Healthy meals are to be taken at regular intervals, and exercise very important at this moment. Exercise is very important. We have to do exercises at least 30 minutes in the day, the whole day, and we can also do things which we enjoy at home. And most importantly, at this moment when your classes are going on over phone, so we have to reduce the screen activity. Screen time is to be reduced also. So far you can manage, so far it is possible. We have, you have to reduce the screen time. Unless and until it is very important, we will not go for the mobile hours much. Nextly, we have to be kind to ourselves, like we should not expect much from ourselves at this difficult times, that we get anxious that yes, we are not able to do these things, I am not able to learn these things at this moment, I'm not going out at this moment and not completing the task like this. So let it be for the time being. Whatever is this situation, let us adapt with that. Let us not be anxious and distressed, and we can always seek very good information, latest informations from trusted sources. We should not go for news and all, which the media is spreading. Some of the unreliable media people, they are just spreading rumors and all regarding things regarding COVID-19 and all. We should always think that no, trusted sources are to be taken. For this, I will also share one thing, that what we should do and we should not, like this one. You can see this beautiful poster, like do not believe in rumors about any corona variant, alpha, beta, gamma, or delta. V for vaccine. It's a very nice poster given. We can see that we Indians can fight corona by following A, B, C, D of the fight against infodemic. Also, there is apart from pandemic, there is infodemic. Much harmful informations we are receiving. Which one to take and which not to take is to be considered. Okay, like ABCD. By A, we can see advise friends and relatives to not create panic by sharing or forwarding unverified messages. So you also be careful, verify the messages what you receive, then only you share with other people. Then B is believe only in verified informations from credible and authentic sources such as the Health Ministry, ICMR, AIMS, and WHO, etc. Very trusted sources these are. You have to see and believe these data only, based on the data they are publishing. Okay, and cross checking, from C, cross checking facts and figures with official sources such as at the rate COVID news by MIB, at the rate PIB fast fact check, etc., before believing and sharing or forwarding. And lastly, D, do not promote fear about vaccine efficacy against any corona variant, because you know that the deadly effects of the corona is far more greater than the doubt on the efficacy of the vaccines. Okay, that is far less from the vaccine after effects. So we can always think of taking vaccines whenever our turn comes, and this is it should be taken in care. Your parents are also to be advised whenever they get the chance, they should take the vaccine immediately. Okay, and this is what we have to reach the people. We have to reach those people who are professionals in this, and with local health workers also we can help them, so that the other people who are affected, we can give our help directly or indirectly, some or other way. So this what I wanted to share. One more thing I wanted to share is the regarding what we have just talked about, the variants. So alpha, beta, gamma, even lambda, mu. So many variants we are hearing about nowadays. So we should not. We should get the correct information of these variants, that where these variants are prevalent and which country they are evolving more. Okay, in our country, these all variants are not evolving more. Only the Delta variant is prevalent at this moment. Since May 2021, this Delta variant has come with the second wave. So we have to be very careful for the from this wave. The results are very drastic, related means compared to the earlier variants, alpha variants. So this variant has it gives very less time for detection. Okay, that should be understood by the symptoms which the affected person gets, like running nose and loss of smell, much headache to that person. So these symptoms, whenever anybody is encountering with, they should be suggested to go to the health professional to the hospital for checking the test, for doing the test. And the trustworthy test is more that RT-PCR, not that rapid test. Sometimes it gives the wrong result also, because but for this Delta variant, obviously for RT-PCR, because it stays for a very less time in the swab, okay, the swab in the saliva and all. So we have to go for RT-PCR test. So these are all the information I wanted to share with you. But most importantly, you have to keep your mm, um, mental health very cool, very sound, so that you can deal with all these hardships at this moment. So that's all for today. If you want to discuss anything, you want to ask anything, you can go for it. Otherwise, uh, we can end up this discussion here. Okay, sir. I think they are not going to ask. We are with this subject. Now we can move ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your such an informative session on mental well-being in this COVID pandemic situation. So now we come upon the career counseling session. So all the students are studying currently in class 12th. We all know that after passing the class 12th, you will be having career options, multiple career options rather, and you need to choose any one of them according to your interest, plan, and your career development or management. So some aspects are there while choosing the career, because this selection will be going with you forever, because around 40 years will work. Okay, so how will be you going to spend your 40 years in work culture? It will be depending upon your career selection, isn't it? So we should be very careful, very aware to choose our career options according to our interest, according to our weakness, according to our strengths. So we'll share something with you people as presentation, because in short duration of time, if you want to share many things, so it will be always be helpful to give the presentation. So I'll give you some presentation to you. I'll explain some aspects of career options to you people, and at last you just listen, you just see what are the options available, what I am saying, and then at last whatever doubts, whatever questions will be arising in your mind, please ask. So please clarify the questions and doubts here only, so that you will be able to choose a better and efficient and accurate career options for yourself only. Okay, so let me share my screen to you. Okay, so is my screen visible to all of you? Please respond once, then I'll start.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, visible.
So the key part is career by choice, not by chance. Okay, so the college you are seeing in the wallpaper is St. Stephen's College of Delhi. Some someone of you might have know this, that St. Stephen's College of Delhi University. So that is apart from this career counseling session. But the key sentence what is being shown here, that is career by choice, not by chance. So keep it in mind, always keep it in mind whenever you choose, whenever you go to select the career for you, individually for you, specifically for you. Okay, the career selection is not the thing which is general for every people. So this is specifically specially for you. So this should be by choice, not by chance. So suppose very students are there, those students who just pass out the class 12th, and uh, they see that what are the career options, and one options by their parents will be given to them, or by their family members, or by their friends, they will be influenced by them, and they will get step into that career. So it may be helpful for them, it may not be helpful for them. This is just a chance, right? So don't take a chance, just make a choice for you specifically to choose the career. So for just for information, I'll some show the numbers that in India, these are not a broad number, but these are for our country only. Said 993 universities are there. Okay, so universities means universities will be having all kinds of courses, right from humanities, science, commerce, engineering, management, medical. So universities are the institutions which are having each and every kind of courses within it. They run all the courses. That's why they are called universities, right? So in India, total 993 universities are there as of now, uh, according to 2019 count, I think. So some universities are having some courses better than other courses. Like if I say that Banaras Hindu University, BHU, everyone knows. So the university has a very good medical courses infrastructure. So this university is a very best, is a very good institutions for medical courses, not for that much good, not for engineering. So some universities are there which are good in engineering, some universities are there which are good in science, some universities are there which are good in humanities, some universities are there which are good in commerce. So choose very carefully which university are you going to take the admission. It may be the case that the university is very popular, very famous, but the specific course in which you are going to be enrolled, it is not good in that university. So keep this thing in your mind that universities have multiple, a variety of courses within it, but only some courses are there which are having good faculty there. Okay, so all over India, 38,498 colleges are there, and yeah, some differences are there in ITI and IITs. So don't be confused with it. That ITI is Industrial Training Institutions. Okay, so these are 14,312 ITI are there in India. ITI means Industrial Training Institutions. So which will be giving you the diploma. These are not the institutions will give the BTech or BE degree, but these are the institutions which will give you the skill related to some very specific industrial development, and these will give you the diploma. And after completing that diploma course, you will be going for training in somewhere, in some industry, and then you will be getting the job. And all over India, 3,500 engineering colleges are there, 3,400 polytechnic colleges are there. So polytechnic, I don't think that anyone of you will be going for polytechnic, because the eligibility criteria for polytechnic is class 10th. So you have already passed 10th, you have even passed 11th also, you are now in class 12. So you will be going for engineering or ITI or some medical or IITs or IMs or NITs, right? So polytechnic is not recommended for you people. So, and 600 medical colleges are there in all over India, and this popular thing, that is IIT, Indian Institutes of Technology. So there are 23 total number of IITs in India and IIMs. So for technology purpose, the premier institutions in India are IITs, and for management purpose, the premier institutions in India are IIMs. So there are 20 IIMs in India, and this is not 301. By mistake it is written 301, but it is 31. Okay, so all over India 31 NITs are there. I'm sorry, this is not 301, this is 31. Okay, so in each and every state of India there is one NIT in general. Okay, so NIT and IIT are the premier institutions for technologies education. Technologies means the engineering education. Okay, so these are the numbers you must keep in mind while choosing the career options. These will influence you to go for better career options. Okay, so you are the difference, because you will be going to education system by input source, and there you will meet the teachers, there you will meet the friends, there you will meet the batchmates, and the environment rather. So environment is also very important. So you will be going to universities or colleges or IITs or IIMs or NITs or medical colleges for your higher studies, and there you will get the environment. Environment consists all the things: your friends, your batchmates, your seniors, your juniors, your teachers, your guide, your classrooms, your laboratories. So everything will evolve an environment for you, and that environment is very crucial for your career development. So what is career development? Three things are there. The first thing is career option or the career selection. You will select the career, and then you will be developing your career, right? So after developing your career, you will be getting some job, and then you will be managing your career. So three things are there: the career selection, the career development, and then career management. Okay, so the career selection is very important, and rather the important thing is career development, and then the career management comes. Once you get the job, then you will be starting the managing your career, right? And after selection, before getting the job, the period is career development. So the career development will be going on while you will be studying in the higher studies institutions. So the education system will create one environment for you to develop your career. It will give you creativity, it will give you the property of discipline, it will give you the intelligence enough to develop your career. So if you have selected your career based on your interest, based on your strengthness, based on your capabilities, so you will be having better environment for you specifically. I'm always talking about the specific thing about the career. So it is not general that some students getting admission in the IIT, and and he got the 90% marks in class 12th. So another student may be there who also got the 90% marks in the class 12th, but the engineering college or IITs are not the best college for him or her. Why? Because the interest and the strengthness or weakness or capabilities are different. Though they both got the 90% marks in class 12th, but for both students, IITs may not be the possible best institutions. One of them will go for medical, and the medical is the best line for him or her, and another will may go for engineering, or another may go for humanities. That may be the best line for him or her. So this is called a specific career selection, and then the environment. Suppose you have selected the engineering, so you will get the environment of engineering, and you will be bored if you are not interested in engineering, right? So this is very important. So select the career carefully, so that the environment you will be getting in higher studies, that would be very interesting for you. And if in interesting environment you will be developing your career, then obviously hopefully you will get the best job for you. Okay, so these are again some numbers for you, that in India the government sector job population percentage is 3.75%. Okay, and the organized sector private job is 3.54%. The much population percentage is engaged in unorganized sector private job. So private jobs are there which are organized sector private job. In those private sector, only 3.54% population is engaged. And in agriculture, 42% of population is engaged. And unorganized sector, the major amount, that 50%, more than 50% population is engaged in unorganized sector private job. And the number which is given below, it is very frustrating. Like 4.69% out of those 50% which are working in unorganized sector in private jobs, they are skilled. Only 4.69% are skilled. So think over it. If you are not skilled and you are working in unorganized sector in private job, so the life will be very difficult for you, because you are not skilled. You will be just earning some money which will be wasting here and there, and your life will not be going in a smooth manner. So if government job is your priority, then try for that with full efficiency, with full honesty. And suppose you are going for unorganized sector, that is also good, but you must be skilled out of that. If you are skilled in some unorganized sector private job, then you will be able to make the money, earn the money, and you will be able to make your lifestyle better. So make yourself skilled first. If you are skilled in some specific thing, then you will be performing well. You will be generating the efficient amount of production there. So skilled India is one project of this government. This is very important to increase this number actually. So the number is very low, 4.69%. Okay, so skill India and many institutions are there which provide the skill for people of unorganized sector. Okay, so this is a chart which will show you how many percentage of people go for which stream. So in India, the most thing is 47% the people go for arts, humanities, and social sciences. But we are in science, so hopefully we'll go for engineering or technology or science or medical science or computer science and computer applications or in law. So there are percentages, these are just numbers, but the important thing is the career selection for you specifically. So this is the fact, or you can say the situation, a current situation in India for recruitment examinations. This is true for some extent, that for a fair selection, the selective committee is saying that for a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. So please climb that tree. And there are elephant and monkey and donkey and fish. So everybody has to take the same exam. So this is the situation. If you will not plan accordingly, according to your interest, if you will not plan well, if you will not think over your career selection, then in this situation you will get the stuck there. So do you want to get stuck in this situation? I don't think no one wants, right? So to avoid this particular situation, which shows in this particular slide, so you must select your career very carefully. Okay, otherwise the huge population, the huge portion of the population will get stuck here. Okay, and then without skilling their own capabilities, they will go for unorganized sector, and this will create the problem. Okay, so everyone go without carefully selecting the career, and then will get stuck in this situation, and then go for unorganized sector of private jobs without skilling there, right? So this is the problem in our country. So to avoid this problem, you must be careful to choose the career and to develop the career while studying, right? So some options are there. I will show some career options to you according to the interest. That if you love sketching or drawing, so don't go for engineering, obviously. So there are courses which are available for sketching and drawing. You can make the career in it. That commercial design, BFA, MFA, the full form is Bachelor of Fine Arts, Master of Fine Arts, then BA and MA are also there in drawing and sketching. So interior designing courses are there, architecture designing courses are there. So the career options are there in sketching and drawing. So if you are good in this area, you go for that. You assess your interest, you assess your capabilities, and if you are feeling that the sketching and drawing is your own capability, this is the thing which you honestly love, then go for that. You will certainly make a career in it, right? And again, if you feel that you pick up the languages very fast, then go for mass communication, go for radio jockey, interpreter, creative writing, foreign languages interpreter, then soft skills trainers, BPO, KPO, and content developer. So these are the career options for the people who are good in languages, right? So many career options are there. You just need to explore them. If you have been exploring the career options, you will get the good thing and the best thing for you specifically, right? And then if you feel that you love maths or logic, here comes our trade, what you are doing right now. If you don't love maths, then still you are studying maths. But it is not the case that if you are studying maths in class 12th, so you will be forced to study maths in higher studies. It is not the case, right? If you are studying in maths or logics in class 12th and you are feeling that this is not your part, so skip that part in your higher study. Don't go for that. Don't go for BSc mathematics. Okay? So only seeing the friends that, yeah, my this friend is going for mathematics BSc, my this friend is going for BTech, my this friend is going for computer science. So don't follow those, because yeah, although they are your friends, but the interest may be separate. Interest may be different from you and your friend. So if you are not loving the maths and logic, don't go for maths, very clearly. Okay, so you assess yourself which is your interest. So, and if you love maths or logic, so TIFR is a very good institute. Some of them, someone of you can try that, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. So what is the full form of TIFR? The Tata Institute of Fundamental Research is very good for mathematics. Okay, it has some campuses, the one in Mumbai, one in Chennai, one in Delhi, I think. Delhi campus is, I think, closed, so Mumbai and Chennai are there. So go for that. If you have, if you will be getting the selection in TIFR, then I can assure you that your career will be secured just after getting the selection in TIFR. So this is a premier institutions for mathematics in India. So if you have interest in something, think about the premier institutions or the best institutions in India, at least in India. If you don't want to go abroad, then at least in India, go for premier institutions, go for best institutions. Try for that, plan for that, execute for that, and ultimately you get the selection for that, right? So BSc mathematics in TIFR. Otherwise, you can go for BTech. In BTech also the logics are there, mathematics is involved. Then ISRO, military, engineering, or BSc plus B.Ed if you want to uh, perform your career in your teaching line, then you can pursue B.Ed followed by BSc. Computer science is the thing which involves both maths and logic. If you have interest in maths and logic, you go for computer science. Many industries are there, many chances are there, many career options are there in computer science field nowadays. And BSc statistics, this is one most important thing. We as a student, when studying in class 12th, don't think about the statistics part, but the statistics part is very important. If you go for higher study in statistics, you will get the premier job, that is Indian Statistical Services, ISS. So these are the best job in the country. If you are good in statistics, go for it. Don't go for BTech or engineering without thinking. If you are good in statistics, you feel that statistics is your part, so go for BSc statistics and specialize, get specialization over that, and apply for ISS job. ISS means Indian Statistical Services. These are the best job in the country. Okay, so these jobs are equal to IAS, Indian Administrative Services. The grade is equal, the post is equal, so go for that. Okay, and then this is also thing that I'm always right. So go for law. Go for law, be one advocate, that LLB you can perform. BA LLB, the integrated course will be of 5 years. Only LLB will be of 3 years. You can go for that. You can perform the diploma, or and after getting the diploma or LLB degree, you can start the practice. So in this area also, you'll be having various chances according to your own development and honesty. So development plan and honesty is everywhere. If you have your development plan well and you have honesty in your area, then you will be getting success in each and every area where you will go. Okay. And then for business, if you like to do business, then chartered accountancy, company secretaryship, investment management, merchant banking, accountant, tax consultant, BBA plus MBA. So the areas are there. For these areas, you can go for commerce studies. Even you did not opt the commerce till class 12th, you can still go for BCom. That means Bachelor of Commerce. And otherwise, if you want to get in the administration, so you can go for BBA or MBA, that is Bachelor of Business Administration followed by Master of Business Administration. So you will be having a better, good business administration job. Okay. And the things which you need to focus, the first thing is work on your basics. Okay. What are your basics of your interest? If you have interest in mathematics, work on the basics of the mathematics. If you have interest in medical science, work on the basics of the medical sciences. The basics should be very solid for you. Okay. If you have your basics correct, accurate, efficient, then only uh, you will be able to design your life well. Okay. So your supporting qualities will decide your performance in your career, and you should be consistent enough in your study, in your work, in your thinking. You should be consistent. Okay. And focus on your weakness, but not all weaknesses. Why here it is written that not all weaknesses? The important thing is, suppose you are weak in mathematics, okay, but you don't have the interest in mathematics. Okay. So don't, if you are not going for mathematics in your career, then you don't need to focus upon the weakness of mathematics. Okay. And you must choose your platform very carefully, and your career can make you secure or insecure depending upon your career selection. Because you have selected the career, then development will be going on the basis of your selection. The environment you will get on the basis of selection only, and once the environment will be interesting, then you will be developing your career well. So if you are having interest in computers, then go for computer science course. These are well known to each and every student studying in class 12. So BCA, MCA, BTech, or networking, database programming. So many areas in computers. Those who have interest, they know, right? Then if you are interested in human body, or if you are interested in medical sciences, so go for medical studies like MBBS. This is a 5-year course. Then MD or MS, or you can perform your BSc in biotechnology, or BSc in biology with chemistry, or microbiology or pathology, physiotherapy, nursing, veterinary, homeopathy, ayurveda, dietitian. So many career options are there. You don't go for only MBBS or only BDS, or only lab technology. So many other career options are there. According to your capabilities, according to your ability, according to your knowledge, you choose the thing. If you have chosen the correct thing, then you will be getting success, obviously. Okay. Then some modeling, beautician courses are there, yoga, fitness trainers are there, textile engineering are there. So you can go for that if you have interest in these areas. And MBA we have already discussed. Yeah, this is a very separate career option, which is not the primary career selection option for most of us. But this is also the thing which you can make your primary career option. That if you are feeling that you are very social, or you have interest in traveling, so you can go for these career options also, like travel and tourism management, or hotel management, or tourist escort, travel journalism, or air hostess or cabin crew, or event management, pilot. So these are the things which are not our primary career options for us. We'll search everywhere. If we will not get our interest, then we'll come here. So this should not be the case. You assess yourself, you plan yourself. If you are having the interest in that, go for this right from the starting in your higher studies. Right from after completing the class 12, you go for that. Okay. And then for teaching line, everyone knows that school are there, colleges, corporate trainers, training heads, special educators for special educations, and corporate communicators. So these are the teaching options available for you. And then government jobs. After class 12th, you decide, you plan for you. If you assess yourself, you assess your interest. If you are having interest in social duties, in government jobs, then prepare for that, because the competitions are very critical, difficult in nowadays. So prepare for that from very first day. If you want to go for civil services, then these are the premier services, the best services in India. So the honesty, the time you will give to preparation of Indian civil services examination, that will help you. And similarly, in each and every state of India, state administrative services are there, then other government jobs are there. Search for that, search the syllabus, search the criteria, search the eligibility, and start the preparation right from now. And these are some performing arts, drama. So this is the best and premier institution in India. The name is National School of Drama. In short, we say this NSD. So the stars you see in the movies or in film industry, most of them are from National School of Drama. That is NSD in Delhi. So if you want to, you can prepare for that. The examination is very tough for NSD, I know. So prepare for that. It asks you the general awareness, it asks you the English, mathematics, everything it asks in its examination. So prepare for that. It is a tough examination. This is very competitive. If you want to get the admission in drama, if you want to make career of you in performing arts, so go for National School of Drama. So I'll say that always try for best institutions, always try for premier institutions according to your ability, according to your interest. Okay. If you have a interest in sports, then join some academy according to your sports interest. And otherwise, in education, you can perform BPEd or MPEd. BPEd means Bachelor of Physical Education, MPEd, Master of Physical Education, or you can go for sports journalism coach or sports physio. So decide yourself. Okay. So some abroad studying tests are there: IELTS, SAT, GRE, and GMAT. These four are very popular tests to get admissions in abroad universities. Like in USA, GRE and SAT. So these are the tests, SAT and GRE. Okay. So SAT means Scholastic Assessment Test. So these tests is conducted by the US to assess your scholasticness. If you have if you will pass the test, then you will be able to get the admission in the US universities. And like that, GRE is there, aptitude test is there, and GMAT for management, GRE for engineering. So these are some tests which are helpful to be passed in studying in abroad. And scholarships are there, assistantships are there. OJT means open job training, on the job training, OJT, and loans are there. So you search for that if you want to get the admissions. Okay. So these are some information which I shared with you. And still, if you have questions, if you have doubt in any area, please ask now.
Sir, can you please tell about that organized and unorganized job sector, private job sector?
Organized sector means in which the multiple branches are there, which product they are generating, or productivityness and the analysis thing is registered with the government, and they have the branches, they have managers, they have various posts according to the government rules. So those are called organized sectors. And in unorganized sector, no such fixed rules are followed. And suppose you are producing some small things in your home or in some small area you are giving the production to any particular product without following any fixed rules, without the registration with the government, so that will be called unorganized sector. So software industries, mechanical industries, like automobile industries, so these all follows the government rules, and that's why they are called organized sector. Anyone else? Any question? Okay, then I hope that the session of guidance and career counseling today will help you for mental well-being as well as your career choosing options. So, Chita ma'am,
Yes, sir.
can we conclude the meeting? You conclude, please.
Yes, so just one thing I want to mention is that if you have seen, I have also prepared a little bit for biology. If those people who have chosen biology for them, but I will not say anything here. I will just share this PDF where they will read it. They will read it by themselves. I'm just showing that these are the career options like botany, zoology, microbiology, biochemistry, environmental science, genetics, bioinformatics, physiology, marine biology, biotechnology, biophysics, biomedical science, food and agriculture, allied medicine. So these are 14 other streams where you can study biology. Apart from that, the career opportunities and top colleges are also given. So those who have chosen biology and they take interest and in future they want to opt for or pursue for this biology jobs, biology related jobs, they can go for it. And many things Abhijit sir already told already. So many options also in biology career he has also showed. So apart from that, this is an additional I'm giving to the biology students. Otherwise, it was a nice session having such a good one. I wish I would have had this session earlier when my son was going to opt the subjects and all. So, anyways, it was nice and it will be helpful for all of you students. Let us wind up there, here only. Uh, Thank you.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.